I find myself absolutely terrified going into each episode because I can never predict what's gonna happen, and I absolutely love that about this show. They did just confirm that they're working on season 5, the final season. Woo! This video is a spoiler discussion of episode 2 for From season 4. That is your one and only warning. This fucking bitch. Julia Doyle is doing such a good job as the man in yellow in disguise. Every scene with Sophia makes me a little jumpy because I don't know when he's gonna strike. I don't want to see this bitch with anyone alone, especially my man Kenny. Because
I always bet on Asian.
Elgin talking all high and mighty like he innocent or something. Yeah. Okay, buddy. Maybe you should take that deal and keep your mouth shut, boy. The song playing here reminds us of what happened to Jim and definitely sets up to what they see next right outside their home. I just love how fucked up this show is and how fucked up the monsters are. Goodness. Maybe the folks in the forest did this, or the man in yellow did, or he commanded the monsters in the forest to do this. How fucking insane is that? A red herring for the parents, the real thing for the kids. And you gotta appreciate Hannah Jeremy's performance here. Her scream is awesome. Knowledge comes at a cost. Alright, Tabitha, I think it's time to tell Boyd what you and Jade have been up to. Tabitha, just fucking tell someone already. Tell someone, tell your daughter. My goodness, thank God Jade has the guts to share what's been going on with them. I appreciate seeing Sarah and Kenny being cool with each other here, and I hope to see this relationship grow even more in the future. Not romantically, more in a close platonic type way, but hey, I'm not gonna say no to a romance too. Thank you, Jade, for finally telling Boyd what's up, and Boyd is asking all the questions that we've all been asking. Maybe this will give them some new and needed hope. Perhaps saving or freeing the children will release them from this town. That look in Julie's face, in her eyes, the wrath of Julie is gonna happen. She's planning to time travel with the help of Randall, who is starting to become an awesome character that I can get behind. The hot-headed lone wolf vibe he's got going on definitely spices things up and let us know, the audience, that he's a capable guy. He is the one who knew how to use the tools they had to open the car door. Take a look at them stitches though. Whew, that ain't pretty. But it's kind of badass. Tabitha being a useless ass bitch as usual. Oh man, let's waste time by trying to scrub off paint from this barn wall. Instead of hanging out with the kids to grieve with them, she decides to be a selfish anal bitch by telling Jay to fuck off like it's his fault for Jim's death. Maybe if your dog ass didn't ditch him last season like you did, he'd still be alive. I'm wondering if Sarah will sense something off with Sophia at some point, since she is sort of connected to the town spiritually. Will she sense the man in yellow? Does the man in yellow know about her sixth sense? Why did that object interest the man in yellow? Or was this all a part of the act? Are those even real glasses? Oh no, now we got Ethan going on a mission of his own. Goodness gracious. And now we got Acosta acting like a dumbass bitch too. I mean, I guess she has to find out for herself since, yeah, she didn't exactly get to go through the whole spiel of the town just looping back to itself. So maybe Boyd was right to take away her ammo. Something that many shows are lacking: slow, emotional moments that allow characters to breathe. Tabitha expressing her feelings to Jim, things that she never got to say. Beautiful. What a beautiful moment. Christy the badass just throwing herself into the van with no hesitation with Acosta, tossing aside her crutch, putting on that seatbelt, telling it like it is to Acosta, and grabbing that wheel. Goodbye to the van though. You just had to ruin it for us, huh, Acosta? You just have to force Boyd and Kenny to use the specs. Scott McCord is fan-fucking-tastic as Victor alongside Robert Joy, who does an amazing job as Vic's dad. It's unfortunate how little we've gotten to see of these two, but it's barely the second episode and we haven't gotten to the real meat of the season. Good to know that Randall can't story walk, but if he did, how would Julie have pulled him out? You know, I mean, maybe she should have grabbed someone that didn't go into the supernatural coma that was gonna kill them, but I digress. Julie did save Boyd in the hole, or was this always meant to happen? If Julie didn't accidentally time travel and drop the rope, Boyd would be dead. Can Julie die while story walking? What a flashback to season 1. Julie, get yourself a bed or a pillow or something. Don't just be lying on the ground like that. I was wondering when the show was gonna bring back the voices Jim and Ethan heard on the radio. But considering the fact that it could just be the man in yellow as Thomas messing with them, I don't know how much news it's gonna be. Or maybe it's one of the kids that Jade and Tabitha have been seeing trying to communicate to another kid, just like how Victor has always been seeing a kid and, you know, that one kid that Ethan keeps seeing too. Jim? Is that really Jim? Or is Ethan just seeing Jim's ghost? Ah, it feels good to see him. Oh my God. He keeps looking off into the distance like there's something calling him. Maybe it's the lights at the end of the tunnel, but I'm glad we got this moment. I hope there isn't some twist reveal that that wasn't Jim and it was actually just some monster or ghost pretending to be Jim. Does the man in yellow know everything that has happened or is happening? I don't think he predicted Tabitha and Jade remembering their past lives, nor do I think he ever intended on getting involved as much as he is now. But then again, he did get that suitcase to dress up as Sophia. Maybe Sophia was once a real girl in the past that he killed, or died in the town. Nothing really happened during this episode, but I'm glad that the show is taking its time with its characters by letting them grieve. Things are definitely being set up, and next episode will hopefully push the plot along. Ethan is gonna try to get in contact with Thomas or whatever that thing is on the radio. Julie is gonna continue story walking in hopes of saving her dad or maybe solve the mystery of the town. Tabitha will hopefully stop being an uninformative bitch. And maybe Acosta will finally get some sense knocked into her.